This time last year, Bobby Henderson was roaming this sideline as a defensive coordinator for Monacan. Tonight, he's on the other side in a brother versus brother matchup. What more could you want? Perhaps our two best local teams in Class 5 and Class 6. Number 1 Hermitage taking on number 3 Thomasdale. The high school football regular season ends tonight. Highland Springs and Verona playoff matchups are already set. So this kid, David, he was a 4-year varsity player at Chesterfield's Community High School. He excelled on and off the court. David is still the school's most decorated student athlete to ever attend. It's the matchup that Hanover County is hoping for. Atlee and Lee Davis in the state title game. Opening game of the Waco Regional has JMU taking on Oregon State. We go right to the bottom of the second, 2 outs, game tied at 2. Mountain View is perfect so far. Deep run keeper, Maddie Dewey gets a hand on it, but wait. The refs ruled it just crossed the line. Win twice, and the Rams are the A-10 regular season champs and the number 1 seed in next week's conference tournament. Tonight on CW Richmond Primetime, it's an all-new episode of Vampire Diaries tonight at 8, followed by an all-new Crazy Ex-Girlfriend tonight at 9. Gotta watch out for them crazy exes. The family gathering around Mom as they remember Nick Ackes for the joy that he brought into their lives. Friday night, Nick planned to come home from college for Freeman's homecoming football game and, most importantly, to see Mom.
The last text message is, "I'll see you tomorrow," spelt out, and it was like, "I love you."
Circled on the calendar was the day Nick was supposed to come home, but sadly, he never made it home Friday night. Ruth got a phone call late that night from Nick's coach at Norfolk State.
And he started crying, and he said, I think he said, "We've lost Nick." And I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean we've lost Nick?"
Ruth heard from both the coach and the Norfolk State Police that they found her son shot and killed inside of a Norfolk apartment.
Who does that to our children?
Nick was the youngest and had to grow up fast. His older sister died when she was just a teenager.
Not only have I lost my daughter, now I've lost my baby boy.
Nick was talented in several sports. He was going to be a 2-sport athlete at NSU, and his true passion was with baseball. Now, on his nightstand, a glove rests. As Mom knows, Nick is up there with his sister.
He saved my life. I had to get out of bed to make sure I got to school. He got my mind off of grieving for losing his sister.
Ruth says Nick had offers to play professional baseball from 2 major league teams before he went to college. He'll never get that chance, but she knows he's still working full-time, looking down on his mother.
I want my boy back. I miss you so much.
Set, go!
Starting at a young age, the game of football can instill lifelong lessons.
How to be a teammate and how to share and how to work together.
That's why 12-year-old Amari Shelton was excited to learn that a new youth football league started in his area.
It's competitive and plus you have many different positions for many different people.
The Petersburg Tri-City Flames is just one of several teams under the wing of the Excel to Excellence program. It's a nonprofit started by Super Bowl champion Michael Robertson, who's retired from the NFL. Over 80 kids on the roster came out to play.
Quick pass left, let's go.
But most of the players on the roster are having trouble coming up with a $150 registration fee for uniforms and equipment. So instead of just ending the program, organizers are looking to the community for help.
We, myself, and the coaches are determined to make this work for the kids.
Now there's 2 sponsorship packages ranging from $150 to $300. And Coach says with the community support, this would be the perfect kickoff to the season.
If they see the support from the communities, they're going to look at that and keep that in their mind that, oh, well, this person took the time out to help us and not think about themselves. They're thinking about the future in these kids.
Get that ball back.
With cheers coming from the stands, these students are hoping their season won't be over before it's even started.
If we could help some of these kids here now, in the future, it's just going to benefit them in the long run.
This may look like a typical basketball game, but every shot and dribble is actually dedicated to a life that was taken too soon.
We just want to stop the violence.
And violence has touched the Copelands in a way all too many families know. Derek Copeland's son David was killed in May 2014 as he walked home from work. This second annual Stop the Violence basketball game is for him.
David was one lovable young man. He was very intelligent, and he loved people. And from this event today, we can see that the people loved him also.
A foundation in Copeland's name took on members of ASSIST, a group to help high school student athletes take it to the next level. ASSIST alumni like Redskins Morgan Moses was on hand to help spread the message.
We celebrating his life and we trying to stop the violence at the same time.
So this kid, David, he was a 4-year varsity player at Chesterfield's Community High School. He excelled on and off the court. David is still the school's most decorated student athlete to ever attend.
He was basically a fun-loving guy. I mean, everybody loved him. I mean, he just brought that spirit everywhere he went.
The community gathered here as one by recognizing the importance of having a mentor in your life, but also stressing a message of stopping the violence. As for the Copeland family, they're channeling their loss into a positive by establishing scholarships in David's name and hosting events like this one.
It brings tears to my eyes, it brings joy to my heart, and just keep us going. Just keep us going every day.
Those that have lost a son, just hang in there. God will give us strength day by day. It gets hard, but he gives us strength.
And that's sports, and we're back after this.